I want to go over some videos, right, of calls that I had with prospects over the last 2 weeks. So I've actually been getting a little bit more proficient, a little bit more consistent with cold email. Of course, I think the uploading and my list building skills are a little bit weak, and of course, I'm doing more research in that regard. So I want to roll some clips of me speaking to prospects who I was in pretty much a discovery call with them, but one of them was more of actually like a sales call. At least that's how I'd classify it. This was what I'm converting for, anyways. I'm trying to get on the phone with someone who's potentially interested in buying these services and seeing if they like my offer. So my offer is still shit. I think I'm not. It's not compelling enough. I don't even have assets that I can share. If it's a video proposal, I need to have a plan for that. If it's a pitch deck, I did do a digital proposal that I did off Canva and I sent it to them. They said they were happy, but then they said let's follow up in 2 weeks, and they told me that about a week ago. So we'll see what happens next week. But I classify that as a failed sale. Failed sell. What? Failed sales call. Let's just say that. So, anyways, the idea now is to try and bump up this volume. I bought 7 new domains times 3, 21 emails, plus the 14 that I have. 2 are off right now, so I need to fix that. And I should have a sending capacity. So that's about 33 emails or something like that. And so I should have a sending capacity now of about 1,500 to 1,800 emails, I believe. Let me just do the math, man. Yeah, so if it was 35, then I have a 1,700 sending capacity. But minus the 2, it's a little bit less. I think I'm going to be able to fix them. Anyways, what's going on is I bought these domains. They're going to warm up for the next 2 weeks from today, which is a Friday. Happy Friday. And next week I'm going on vacation. And I'm going to be chilling out there. But I'm also going to be building lists. That's the hope. I'm going to be building lists because now I'm going to have to attack like 3 niches. That's what I'm going to have to do now, because if IT requires me to be personalized, I need to leverage cold email, especially now that I already have these domains, these emails. I have to just get them to warm up today, wait 2 weeks. And the plan is to just reach out to prospects in medical as well as commercial real estate or just hospitality in general. And I'll see how I'll play with that, but let's see if we can grab deals. But I'm excited about cold email because I think this is a channel I should absolutely take seriously. Right? I was taking it seriously at the beginning of the year, but I was still learning, and a lot of the information ended up coming across where people are like, no, personalized messages work better. And to make it worse is I also got in touch with a recruiter, a big recruiter on YouTube right now, and I sent him a cold loom. Well, I don't know if it's a cold loom, but yeah, I sent him a loom. We had kind of spoken before in the DMs, but I was actually trying to get onto his service to kind of check my agency under the hood and help me out, sort of like a consulting coaching offer that he has. Anyways, this time I reached out to him offering splits, which apparently he wants, and immediately he responded and booked a call that day and gave me 3 requisites. And I spoke about them. So I'm still mad about that, man. It sucks that I did that. Anyways, so that's what made me think looms and personalized video outreach, or any form of personalized messaging and outreach, is probably high leverage, except it requires you to put a lot of time and focus. And my life is not organized that way so far. I cannot just step away, except in times like these when I can just sit down and record a quick video to prospects. And if you want to get into like prospecting, you want to kind of block about an hour's worth of time, maybe 2, and just go for it. But with cold email, I can do the work upfront in some degree, right? Set up the campaigns and then start rolling them out. And then perhaps I'm just now list building, adding more prospects to a working campaign, working set of copy, whatever it is. All in all, the takeaway from today is this, right? And for the week, get the domains warming up, and they have to warm up, right? We need to give them those 2 weeks. Then I need to start building lists aggressively and just have that, consistently happening until I have money to then maybe outsource that to a VA who can take care of it. I'm going to start looking maybe into other lead sources, Apollo, Axiom, etc. So we're going to keep the lists coming through. We're now attacking at least 2 niches, maybe 3, possibly 3. And I'm going to try to grab clients in that fashion. The last thing I want to mention is I'm at the cusp of making I don't even want to call it crucial, to be honest, but it is important to me. So I might be out of school. So we'll see what happens in the next 3 weeks or so. If things don't go as planned, or if there's no out or no negotiation, then I'm probably gonna drop out. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, that's all. So I'll roll those clips from here on, and I hope you enjoy the little bit of sales content, and I hope to make a lot more of these and try to genuinely document what it's like, at least in my experience, and going through trying to build an agency to $100,000 a month. It wouldn't be too much of a hassle for us.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think that's the best course of action. And then, after we have a chance to do that, then, we can go from there. We will want to do this fairly quickly, but also taking care to hire the correct people. So like I said, we already have one person who is starting on Monday. And then, but if we can get maybe, a couple more people, because we don't need like a full staff until we're more occupied. But, once we're occupied, I don't want to be,
behind,
lagging or anything like that. So we may not, we may right away. But, the other daytime people will probably want to get them on board and that sort of thing. And if you could also include, if there's pricing difference.
Okay, sounds good. So, I'll put that together, and I'll have that to you by the end of the day today. I should just go through a few interviews, and I'll be right back in touch with you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Firstly, if you guys, work in that capacity as well, and if you're accepting candidates.
Yeah, not from staffing though. We're looking to hire individually. I don't think my boss will go for that.
No ways?
No.
Okay. Well, no, that's no problem. That's why I wanted to just check in and find out if it's on the table. Whatever. Shit, that's him.
Hey, how are you, Denzel?
Good. How are you doing? No worries. How are you doing today?
Good.
I'll circle back in with our scheduled call today. So I didn't get much context from the responses, but I wanted to find out how I could possibly be of help.
Short-term basis, whether it be 2-3 weeks, a month, 2 months. So just wanted to differentiate on that end.
Sure. So yes, we actually do.
Shows up, I'm sure, within 30 days, there's only so much of a training they will be able to grasp on and, kind of hit the road. But overall, at very least, just being there in the office, helping out where needed, so those kind of things would be. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll keep an eye out for it, and as soon as we're ready to move forward, I will confirm if that's the case, and then we can proceed.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much for your time.
No, of course. Thanks a lot, Denzel. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Man, my confidence sucks. But hey, third call. That was a discovery call, I guess. I definitely need more structure into these calls because what? Anyways, okay. Weird angle. I'm using my laptop now, but check this out, man. Pretty beautiful view. Now I'm on vacation, so wanted to give a quick update on what happened since Friday when I last recorded a video. And essentially, that ended up being the best afternoon. If you can tell in that at the end of the first video. Now, the video I was speaking about, the prospects, where things are, the plans, and the school thing. I was not very happy. Of course, it's kind of sucks, right? But essentially, the prospect ended up reaching out shortly after that video, and a week earlier than they said they were going to, and they said they wanted to move forward and wanted to know the next steps. So as you can imagine, I was over the moon. I was literally jumping up and down. So told them the next steps, which were contract and invoice, retainer fee. I charged them a retainer fee to start the work, and they were happy. And they said, okay, send over the contract, send over the invoice. Now, the only thing I'm upset with myself about again is because I sent that contract very late. One, I was traveling. Two, I sent it later than I was supposed to, but I wanted to make sure the contract was crystal clear. I cross-checked with other people, etc. That ended up going out at like 10, 11 p.m. last night. Anyways, it's gone now, so we're gonna see if she responds. I know it's a Sunday. I don't expect her to look over it and sign and send it back. I asked them for amends. So yeah, it's just to fear that the deal will fall or slip through the cracks somehow, because it's one of the first ones, you know. So yeah, this has happened before with other deals. Some actually signed and then I did not deliver for stupid reasons. Anyways, we're not gonna make it happen with this one. So just to give you guys some context, whoever's watching, this deal, if there's about 8 positions that are required. Now that week that they were not communicating with me, that they did not move forward with me after the proposal, was because they had hired a head of the department that we want to make hires for, right? And this head was going to bring in some referrals to try and fill up some of the spaces. It's a new um, it's a new thing going on. Right, I don't know if I can mention everything yet, just because it's unlikely the people I don't want to see this will see this, but I'll just keep it like that. Anyways, if this hire of theirs is going to find some referrals to fill up some of the spots, and that was their communication, and they said in 2 weeks time we'll let you know what's going on, but they reached out earlier, so hopefully a lot of these positions are still active and they did not manage to fill them, and maybe hence why they reached out to me earlier than they say they were going to. So essentially what I'm saying is I'm trying to just get to the deal size without getting into specifics, but the deal size is going to be roughly anywhere from 20,000 to around 30,000. The more they're willing to pay some of these candidates, the high caliber and quality they want, the higher the pay, the higher the money for me. I pitched 13%. Yes. Some recruiters will say that's low, but I think for a first deal, not bad. I've pitched higher before and I've gotten it signed. I just didn't fulfill. Anywho, this is the state of affairs. I I'm excited to see what happens, and again, just gonna keep building up more of those emails. I still haven't finished that. That's what I'm gonna do right now, poolside, and then continue on, build more lists in the medical space, as well as IT and more of commercial real estate, and just keep documenting this shit. So you guys have a good one. I'm going to enjoy this time.